Residents took to the streets of Old San Juan in protest against Luma Energy in Old San Juan, protesting the constant blackouts experienced in recent weeks. Our Francis Felix takes us there.
Frustrated and tired for the recent electrical interruptions, hundreds of citizens demand the cancellation of Luma Energy contract.
Since before 3:30 in the afternoon, citizens began to arrive at the Resistance Street, named after the massive protest of the summer of 2019. This protest was called by artists and public figures that invited citizens to demonstrate their dissatisfaction with Luma and ask for the cancellation of the contract that is supposed to end on November if it's not renewed. The consortium manages the transmission and distribution of the island electrical system since June 1 of last year amid constant complaints from citizens about the quality of service and incessant interruptions. Tensions arise when in the past weeks, citizens of different parts of the island experiment outages that last longer, affecting their daily routine. The vice president of the Puerto Rican Workers Union explained how the recent events of rain have left her without power for 72 hours.
I'm here today as all the Puerto Ricans are here because we want the contract of Luma ended and we want Luma out of Puerto Rico. Well, I can tell you like a week ago, there was a big rain in I live in Barranquitas, so it was like 3 days raining, and I was 3 days without power. So I can tell you that I feel the same thing that all of my brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico feels that has the problems with electricity here. It's in the hands of the government to solve it right now, for it to end the contract and make it a better solution for the people of Puerto Rico.
Jose traveled from Sabana Grande, Puerto Rico, and denounced the lack of maintenance of the power grid by his house.
The system is poor and it's more expensive. It's not good. We are suffering. They have no experience with this system. They are doing a bad job.
For Vladimir, the outages have affected her in her work performance.
I'm here because we need to up our voice. Puerto Rico need to wake up. We need to get out of these persons. These persons doesn't know what they are doing right now. I work from my home and I lost electricity every day and I need to give explanations so many times. I have to explain I have a power outage, I will need to connect later, I will need to go to a hotspot or another place to work.
The artists PJ Sinzuela and Rafa Pavon show their support to the protesters.
Every day we have shortages of power and electricity goes off. The most important hospital in Puerto Rico didn't have electricity for hours. And it wasn't resolved. It's time that this is resolved. So we're here with the people because we live here, we know what's happening. And it's time that Puerto Ricans stand up together to change this.
Too much people dying and too much people in a worse scenario with this. And we don't support this type of government and this type of energy service.
The protest ended at 9 p.m. when police dispersed the demonstration with smoke grenades and pepper spray. Agents at the scene forced people to leave the area after several participants threw cans and other objects. Despite the changes announced by the company to attend recent outages, people still demand the exit of the consortium.
Reporting from Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.